Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be another draft, but it's going to be a little different. I'm going to let Madden 21 decide what's going to happen in the draft instead of me actually making my picks. This did take me a while to set up. I'm not going to tell you how many hours it took me to set this up.
74.
But just know it took me a while to get all the players signed and get all the trades that have gone down done. So we're going to get through the first round here, and then we're going to simulate the rest of the draft, and then we're going to simulate the season to see who the Rookie of the Year is and see if any other rookies stand out this season, and then see who wins the Super Bowl. The first pick is going to be the Jaguars. This one should be unanimous, but let's see what Madden has to say. Of course, it's Trevor Lawrence here. Shouldn't be anybody else but Trevor Lawrence. And then number 2 is the Jets. The Jets take Zach Wilson here, which they just traded Sam Darnold, so that is probably who they're going to go with. Number 3, let's see who the Niners pick after trading 3 first-rounders to move up to the number 3 spot. Madden has them picking Penei Sewell. And then number 4, the Falcons are taking Kyle Pitts. He's been mocked to the Falcons in a lot of mock drafts, so I could see that happening. Number 5 is Rashawn Slater instead of Jamar Chase. I do see a lot of Jamar Chase going there in mock drafts. And then the Dolphins taking Jamar Chase to pair him up with Tua. Okay. And then the Lions take Micah Parsons instead of a wide receiver here, which is really surprising. Let's see who the Panthers take after they traded for Sam Darnold. Devontae Smith, okay, to pair him up with Teddy or Sam. Denver's taking Justin Fields. Okay, that's kind of a surprise here. I kind of figured, they'd stick with Drew Lock for at least another year, see if anything happens there. Number 10 is the Cowboys taking Trayvon Merrick in the top 10. He's usually projected in the later first round, but number 11 is the Giants taking Jeremiah Owusu. I'm not even going to pronounce that one. Number 12 is the Eagles taking Caleb Farley. Okay. Figured him or a quarterback if they want to go that way. And then the Chargers take Azeez Ojulari. I don't know why it's got the stars there. I'll have to fix that later. And then the Vikings taking Gregory Rousseau from Miami. Okay. And then number 15 is the Patriots taking Patrick Surtain. They did spend a lot of money on the team in general. Number 16 is the Cardinals taking Davion Nixon from Iowa. It has the Raiders taking Kwity Paye from Michigan. Miami Dolphins on the clock again, taking Christian Darrisaw from Virginia Tech. And then the football team taking Trey Lance at number 19, which is kind of surprising. Number 20, the Bears taking J.C. Horn instead of a quarterback here. Okay. The Colts taking Christian Barmore from Alabama. Titans taking Elijah Vera Tucker. Okay. The Jets on the clock again, taking Pat Freiermuth. I think I just butchered that name, but I haven't even seen him projected in the first round, to be honest with you. And the Steelers take Mac Jones to replace Big Ben after this year, because I think Ben said he has one more year left in him, so having Mac Jones learn behind him would probably be a good idea as well. And then the Jaguars at 25, taking Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle falls all the way down to number 25 when he's projected top 15. I don't really see that happening. I don't see him falling all the way down, but whatever. And then the Browns take Jalen Phillips from Miami. 27 is the Baltimore Ravens taking Nick Bolton from Missouri here. 28. The Saints take Zaven Collins from Tulsa. Okay. Packers take Jalen Mayfield from Michigan. Sure up that offensive line. And then the Bills take Joseph Osai from Texas. Number 31 is the Chiefs taking Tevin Jenkins. Okay. That'd be a good pick there. I don't see it happening, though. And then 32 is the Buccaneers taking Joe Tyron from Washington. Now, let's simulate the rest of the draft, see where all the other top prospects go in this draft. So we already saw who went in the first round. Let's start with the second round. First pick in the second round was Jabril Cox from LSU, and then we have Landon Dickerson from Alabama, and then Greg Newsome to the Dolphins, Alex Leatherwood to the Lions, Eric Stokes to the Panthers, Dylan Radins to the Cowboys, Najee Harris being drafted by the Niners, Liam Eichenberg going to the Vikings, Levi Onwuzurike to the Chargers, and then Travis Etienne being drafted by the Cardinals, which I could see that happening, even though they did sign James Conner. And then Sam Cosmi to the Raiders, who do need help on the offensive line. Javonte Williams going to the Dolphins. Kadarius Toney to the Titans. Jason Owe to the Seahawks. Rashad Bateman to the Saints to pair up with Michael Thomas. And then Elijah Moore to the Chiefs to pair him up with Tyreek and McCole and Travis Kelce. And third round, Kyle Trask getting drafted by the Falcons to back up Matt Ryan. Creed Humphrey dropping all the way to the third round to the Texans. Asante Samuel Jr. falling all the way to the third round to the Chargers. Rondale Moore dropping all the way to the third round to the Dolphins. Terrence Marshall dropping all the way to the fourth round to the Lions. Brady Christensen being drafted by the Chargers. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the Patriots. Kellen Mond going to the Titans to back up Ryan Tannehill. Ian Book being drafted by the Vikings. Chuba Hubbard going to the Bengals. Trey Sermon going to the Panthers to back up Christian McCaffrey. Sam Ehlinger going to the Saints to compete with Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill for the starting quarterback spot. Kylan Hill to the Patriots. Felipe Franks going to the Seahawks. Larry Roundtree, one of my favorite players from Missouri, going to the Dolphins. Okay, nothing noteworthy in round 7. So let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the season to see who the playoff teams are and to see who wins the MVP and the Offensive Rookie of the Year and all that good stuff. Let's see who made the playoffs this year according to Madden. The first seed is the Cleveland Browns on the AFC side. Second seed is the Indianapolis Colts. Third seed is the Kansas City Chiefs. Fourth seed is the Bills. Fifth seed is the Steelers. Sixth seed is the Titans. Seventh seed is Baltimore. And then on the NFC side, number 1 seed is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Second seed is the Seattle Seahawks. Third seed is the Chicago Bears. Fourth seed is the Cowboys. Fifth seed is the Panthers. Sixth seed is the Packers. I don't even know how that would happen. And then the seventh seed is the Washington Football Team. Let's see the records and the standings here. The Browns and the Buccaneers tie for the best record in the NFL. 13-3. Worst record goes to the Dolphins, 3-13. And the Jaguars, Texans, and Broncos tie for 4-12. Lions, Eagles, Rams, and the Chargers tie for 5-11. Giants, Falcons, Raiders, Vikings, Jets, and the Bengals tie for 7-9. 49ers, Cardinals, Saints, Patriots, Bills, Ravens tie for 8-8. The football team and the Packers are 9-7. Titans are 10-6. Cowboys 10-6. Steelers 10-6. 11-5 for the Bears, Seahawks, and Chiefs. Panthers, Colts tie for 12-4. So Trevor Lawrence ends up with 3,333 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. Football team, Trey Lance, 3,000 yards, 18 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Mac Jones, 3,350 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. He got his start over Big Ben. League leader in passing is Tom Brady with 4,470, 39 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. The leader in touchdown passes is Baker Mayfield with 41. Leader in interceptions is a four-way tie with Cam Newton, Carson Wentz, Jalen Hurts, and Jared Goff. And then rushing leaders. Leading rusher is Ezekiel Elliott with 1,438, 9 touchdowns, 89.9 yards a game. Touchdown leaders is Derrick Henry with 13, Christian McCaffrey with 12, and then Travis Etienne with 10. Receiving leaders, Chester Rogers with 1,397 yards and 11 touchdowns. Ooh. And then Jamison Crowder with 1,272. These guys are Jacoby Myers, Jamison Crowder, and Chester Rogers above Devontae Adams. Yeah, I don't see that happening, but it is what it is. And then Jacoby Myers leading the league with 15 touchdowns, Marquise Brown with 12, and DeMarcus Robinson with 12. DeMarcus did say he wanted to be a 1,000-yard receiver and 10-plus touchdowns in a season, so it could happen, I guess. Let's simulate it to the Super Bowl to see who Madden thinks is going to be playing this year. So according to Madden, the Super Bowl this year will be played by Tampa Bay against the Cleveland Browns. So let's see how the playoff games went. Go to the playoff schedule. The wild card. The Ravens beat the Colts. Seattle beat the Washington football team. Tennessee beat Kansas City. Green Bay beat Chicago. Pittsburgh beat Buffalo. And Carolina beat Dallas. Divisional round. Cleveland stomped Baltimore. Tampa Bay obliterated Green Bay. Pittsburgh obliterated Tennessee, and Carolina beat Seattle. The conference championship games, Cleveland beat Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay beat Carolina. Who led Carolina this far? Good grief. So Teddy Bridgewater did end up leading this team all the way to the NFC Championship game with 3,518 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey with 1,313 yards, 12 rushing touchdowns, and then Trey Sermon off the bench, 489 yards rushing. So let's see who Madden thinks is going to win the Super Bowl between Tampa Bay and Cleveland. Tampa Bay Buccaneers win the Super Bowl. Carlton Davis is the Super Bowl MVP. Brady is the NFL MVP. Coach of the Year is Matt Rule. Offensive Player of the Year is Tom Brady. Defensive Player of the Year is Eric Kendricks. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Trey Lance. And Defensive Rookie of the Year is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. I really hope I pronounced that name right. So that's the end of the draft / simulation of the 2021 season for me. If you did like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment on the video, leave a like on the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.